Welcome back, everybody. And I might have went a little ham with leveling up my crafting skills. So much to the point that, um, well, as you see there down at the bottom, my level is way, way above what is typically normal. Now, with that to be able to happen, um, I've one of the mods that I've got running allows me to go past level 100 on skills. And go past, we did by a lot, by 100 times, I think. So, alchemy, enchanting, and smithing are all at 10,000. So, my gear is pretty good. And you can look at my stats down at the bottom. Uh, the sheer amount of magicka health and stamina that I have. Um, I mean, massive. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to have any issues of staying alive. On top of that, um, let's. Um, all right, so I've got some enchantments that are increasing our um, experience gained for skills. So our skills are going to start leveling a lot faster. And let's see. This one, this is the big one. 3% chance per second to restore 137,859 points of health, magicka, and stamina. So that's definitely going to help us quite a bit. Plus, this is going to help us tremendously too. Pretty well, that's going to allow us to walk into places and, well, I'm hoping it doesn't become too OP in that we just like nothing's an issue. But we'll see. I put all these three enchantments all on the same piece of equipment, so if it becomes too OP, uh, I could just remove one piece of equipment. Next up, to try to help offset things, let's jump over to Sands of Time. Before, um, let's, well, we've been on Milk Drinker, which is the easiest option. What that does is it gives you that helper that spawns if your health drops too fast, too quick. Um, it gives you that. We are changing it to Nightmare. And that is just that's gonna hurt. But I think we can do it, especially with just like our sheer stats. Now on our weapons, we've got made us a bow, and I've got a pair of swords. The swords have got the same enchantments on them. I limited the amount that the swords can help us in the grand scheme of things. I mean, 209 points sounds like a lot, but when you've got 8 million magicka and 8 million stamina and 5 million health, that's not really much at all. So, but we'll see how unbalanced I've got myself as we work. So, next up, let's go ahead and, whoops, no. All right, so we are we need to get ourselves a horse. Technically, I've got a horse right here that we can start using. But I want the spectral horse, and you get the spectral horse through the Dawn Guard uh, chain. So, uh, quest chain. So let's start that quest. Now, on a side note, in the leveling of enchanting and smithing, um, I don't have to worry about money anymore. We'll just put it that way. Just the sheer amount of enchanted gear I was making. Um, yeah, I don't have any worries about money at all. So I don't even know if I have all of my money on me, but I've got a big chunk. On a side note, I have turned off where I am automatically picking up ore from veins. Um, oops. All right. All right. The fact that the wolves are still able to run up to us is a promising sign. Why does it sound like I'm still getting ore? No, I still had a bunch of stuff on me, so um, hmm, no, but yeah, the not running or not even being visible decrease in stamina is pretty nice. But it does make me slightly concerned that I might be so far above uh, everything that I then no longer be leveling my restoration to recover. But we will see. Um, I mean, it's not going to be hard for me to drop my stats back down. Um,
You know why I'm here. Vigilants are under attack everywhere. The vampires are much more dangerous than we believe.
So who are you? What do you want? You heard right. I'm glad word's finally starting to get her. I need someone out in the field taking the fight to the damn vamp. Tolan was telling me about some cave the Vigilants were poking around in. Seemed to think it was related to these recent vampire attacks. Tolan, tell her about, what was it? Dim Hollow.
Yes, that's it. Dim Hollow Crypt. Brother Adelwald was sure it held some long-lost vampire artifact of some kind. We didn't listen to him any more than we did Isran. He was at the hall when it was attacked.
That's good enough for me. Go see what the vampires were looking for in this Dim Hollow Crypt. With any luck, they'll still be there. Here, you should take a crossbow. Good for taking out those fiends before they get close. Feel free to poke around the fort and take what you need. There isn't much yet, but you're welcome to anything you can use.
I'll meet you at Dim Hollow. It's the least I can do to avenge my father.
Alright, I'm not going to stick around and listen to them jibber jabber.
Isran found something pretty.
Alright, so we're headed Dim Hollow. Alright. Now one of the things that I was doing that I did is I cleared out one of my quests that required me to go to several different locations in order to get summoning spells for the gear that I'm actually wearing. As a matter of fact, let's take a peek at actually, let's do this first. So this is what our new gear looks like. A little bit different. Still along the lines of something that matches something you would see in as an assassin, or at least the viewed thoughts of assassins through modern gaming. Okay, I am definitely still picking up Smart Harvest. Well, apparently I didn't save after turning that off. When I turned it off and I logged out. All right. Well. So, but this is what our gear looks like on the outside. But let's actually look at it. So we've got headgear, brooch, pendant, ring, and then the actual armor itself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 pieces of the actual armor, plus you got the 4. I'm going to call them jewelry pieces. So we got quite a bit of armor. Like armor rating wise. And yeah, and with us having that many pieces, we're able to have a bunch of things that we can enchant, so we get lots of enchantments. All right. Now, one of the things with the enchantments we have, once we step in, and I'll drop into stealth, we go invisible. Now, I don't remember if this is going to, this enchantment was. Oh, that answers a few questions.
He fought well there. Jet on and press off when no match for him.
Ha! Those two deserve what they got. Their arrogance had become insufferable.
definitely was leveling um, skills a lot faster there. So not that I really use daggers like ever. Um, I'm pretty well just taking perks that don't uh, negatively affect us. Um, like I'm not a big fan of Grease Lightning perk. Um, and I definitely not a fan of this one, this perk. So, all right. All right. So that right there just told me a few things. One, that our absorbing health, stamina, and magicka is not nearly sufficient enough to kill our enemies without us even having to see them. Even they're still gonna be there for us to fight. All right. Hopefully that's all the enemies we got to deal with in that area, anyways.
Mind's playing tricks on me. What was that?
So I may have went a little overkill on the experience increase because these notifications of stat or skill increasing is getting kind of annoying.
Is someone there? Must have been nothing. Is someone there?
I'll never tell you anything, vampire. I oath to Stendar, stronger than any suffering you can inflict on me.
Are you sure that was wise, Lokil? He still might have told us something. We haven't gotten anywhere ourselves with
Nothing. He served his purpose by leading us to this place. Now it is up to us to bring Harkon the prize. And we will not return.
Who sent you here? I don't know who that is. Is he like me? Vampire, yes. Not fond of well, look. I can help you find out what that is. My family used to live on an island. By the way, my name is Serana. Good to meet you. Yes, it is. And it's mine. It's complicated. I can't really talk about it. I'm sorry.
Alrighty. Time to find our way, work our way out of here.
Who's there?
If I remember correctly, I've got a spell for night vision. Because it is a little bit dark in here. And alright, that definitely helps.
everything all right here? It's so... Even in this weather, it's better than the cave. It's not too far now. At least, I don't think it is. It's on an island. It's my family home. Not the most welcoming place, but depending on who's around, I'll be safe there. My father... Ugh, saying it out loud makes it sound so... common. Little girl who doesn't get along with her father. Read that story 100 times.
All right. So let's make our way to continuing on. Check something. Make sure we don't have anything negative. AKA make sure we didn't get infected by vampires. So,
Something.
not exactly the smartest way to get down, but it sure is the fastest. And with the sheer amount of health we have, I probably could have taken a running jump off and been just fine. Alright. Yeah.
This is the end.
Alright. Definitely making progress.
Go away. We don't suffer trespassers.
Hey, so, before we go in there, I wanted to thank you for getting me this far. But after we get in there, I'm going to go my own way for a while. I think. I know your friends would probably want to kill everything in here. I'm hoping you can show some more control than that. Once we're inside, just keep quiet for a bit. let me take the lead. So, this is the place.
How dare you trespass here? Wait, Serana? Is that truly you? I cannot believe my eyes. My lord, everyone! Serana has returned!
I guess I'm expected.
I can't believe it. My long-lost daughter returns at last. I trust you have my Elder Scroll.
After all these years, that's the first thing you ask me? Yes, I have the scroll.
Of course, I'm delighted to see you, my daughter. Must I really say the words aloud? Ah, if only your traitor mother were here. I would let her watch this reunion before putting her head on a spike. Now tell me, who is this stranger you have brought into our hall?
This is my savior, the one who freed me.
For my daughter's safe return, you have my gratitude. Tell me, what is your name? Very well. I am Harkon, Lord of this court. By now, my daughter will have told you what we are. Perhaps you should. For centuries we lived here, far from the cares of the world. All that ended when my wife betrayed me and stole away that which I valued most. You have done me a great service, and now you must be rewarded. There is but one gift I can give that is equal in value to the Elder Scroll and my daughter. I offer you my blood. Take it and you will walk as a lion among sheep. Men will tremble at your approach, and you will never fear death again. Then you will be prey, like all mortals. I will spare your life this once, but you will be banished from this hall. Perhaps you still need convincing. Behold the power! This is the power that I offer. Now, make your choice. So be it. You are prey, like all mortals. I banish you.
And sometimes I just so want to tell him that you may view me as prey, but I am the hunter. But, Oh, alright, so, continuing the quest line on. Head back to Fort Dawnstar. with the sheer amount of healing I put, I should have got it. But I guess we got to go and move this way back to the castle. While he's limping his way up here, we might as well sit up here and lollygag for a little bit. So I do think that I have grotesquely over enchanted
I
as far as my mana goes, you can see that it is ever so slowly.
Yeah. I lost two. It's good to know that I will not have to do it alone. I'm glad this.
I'll tell you, the only
darn
thing more
exists.
surprising than hearing from Isran after all these years was hearing that he wanted my help. I immediately realized things must be pretty bad. Looks like I was right. I have. There was a time years ago when we were both members of the Vigilance, and both equally dissatisfied. Their hearts are in the right place, of course. But Isran and I were never comfortable. We left together, but that partnership didn't last very long. I didn't agree with some of his methods.
Wonder if going inside and coming back out will get him back. Yep.
Look at this. I should have known it was only a matter of time before they found us. It's the price we pay for openly recruiting. We'll have to step up our defenses. I don't suppose you have some good news for me. Of course. Why did I suppose a woman trapped in there? That doesn't make any sense. And so you delivered her to they, and you didn't stop them? You didn't secure the scroll? So they have everything by the Divines. This couldn't get much worse. Well, of course, we're just going. If they're bold, there are people. If you can find them, right to the point, we should keep it. I think we'll want. Last I knew, she was out and might need a little convincing. You'll also want to find Gunmar. Got it into his head years back that his. Last I knew, he'd bring the two of them back here, and we can get started on coming up with a plan.
Right. do a little bit of fast travel. This place is the closest, but we're going to have some elevation to climb to get to where we need to go. Alright. I think we want to be able to go straight. Apparently I can't go that way. Alright, let's try another path. This looks promising. Okay, something actually hurt me that much. Alright. seem like something's draining my mana. That would probably be from a perk that I didn't realize I accidentally took. So I'm going to have to see what tree that was in. And we are going to be removing that perk. There's a couple different ways of doing that. The easiest way is just to take that tree and make it legendary. That's going to be the easiest way.
You haven't seen a sack full of dwarven gyros lying around, have you? I'd swear I left it right here. Do you think mud crabs might have taken it? I saw one the other day. Wouldn't be surprised if it followed me here. Well, just look around, will you? Isran? No, you... I find it hard to believe. Anyway, I'm quite happy in my current... Yes, that was my point. Look, what is it you want from me? Oh, and I... Well, what are they up to? I'm not sure... All right. But I'm not just... So either I need to find the satchel that... Fine, fine. Now, where is it Ah, I'll finish up here and head in that direction as soon as I can. See you there.
All right. Pretty sure it's not on Chanting Up. I actually want to say that is part of Alteration, maybe? Yeah, it is part of Alteration. Kicker is I don't have enough skill in it to make it legendary yet. So, I guess we're just going to go without being able to use spells for the bit. Alright.
Is there something I can help you with?
Now, if memory serves me right, it's been a long time since I've done this quest chain. But we go into a cave and I think we have to fight a bear. Not that it's going to be any kind of an issue to fight said bear, but that's just me going off of memory.
You there! Hold fast! I've tracked this damned bear for 2 weeks. I'll not let it have any more victims. Ithran? I'm afraid he's a few years too late. I've moved on. I have more important business to attend to. Besides, he can handle anything alone. He assured me so himself. What could he possibly need my help with? Vampires? Well, that might change things. Tell me more about what's going on. By the 8th. Alright. Once it's dealt with, then perhaps I'll see what Ithran expects of me.
Yeah, that was easy enough.
Don't know how well I'd have managed by myself. You have my thanks. You've helped me, so I suppose the least I can do is find out what Ithran wants. He's still at that fort near Stendar's beacon, I assume. Of course he did. He's been working on that place for years now. Never lets anyone in. His own little fortress. Well, I guess I'll get to see what he's been up to all this time. I'll meet you there.
Alright, let's get back to the fort, and then I'm probably going to wrap this episode up here. Definitely making some progress. This, oh, we actually got a little bit of experience in alteration. Alright, what? Yeah, I'm going to be grinding out alteration so I can reset it. That way we can stick with the standard leveling. That was a perk that I accidentally, or perk chain that I accidentally picked up unintentionally. But yeah, so. But like I said, we'll get back up to the fort. I want to say thank you all for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, follow, leave a comment, and I really hope to catch you guys next time. Take care and have yourselves a wonderful day.